All
right. We'll wait till we get at least 4 or 5 people.
But this part is still recording, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah, people will still see it.
Y'all see me in my wet hair.
They'll see it on the playback.
Yeah.
We actually get quite a few views on the playback.
Yeah, we do, because a lot of people miss us because they're preparing dinner, and some of them are still at work and all that stuff. So
would you say that's it?
They missed the Cloud Coochie episode.
Oh
no! What? I missed one as well, apparently.
Hold on. You didn't hear that one?
I was not on that.
You have got to go back.
No, you weren't on that one. But did you look at that episode?
I did not.
Oh,
and Gadget, you know what? You have some fine friends. They are really
Hi,
fine.
Harold.
Hi, Harold. They're fine.
Thank you.
Wait, why are
y'all traveling in packs? I like that.
I just said thank you.
Okay. You should have them on more often.
I know.
Get more of a male perspective.
I'm all you need.
Sometimes we like to see eye candy.
Hey, Nikki.
That's all I'm saying.
You said you're all we need?
I'm all you guys need.
Oh, Lord.
They must be incorrigible. Hi, Nikki.
I don't see people that's joining that. My phone must be slow or something.
Is one of the three you, Malika?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to be another.
What you want me to do?
And I was caught up with some work stuff, so I couldn't break away.
I'm gonna share it on the page.
Am I the only one who got woken up by thunder 2 nights ago? Because I told somebody, they was like, I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I definitely heard it.
They got the good sleep. I need some of that. My damn self.
No, I definitely heard it.
I need some good sleep like that. I don't want to hear nothing.
That shit woke up my Alexa.
Yeah. Wow.
It did. Somebody's at the front door. Like, what?
Hello, Michael.
Hey, Mike.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's rock.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Jane Doe podcast. We have Malika.
Hey, everybody.
We have V.
Hey, I got cooties.
Whoa, God. And I don't even want to follow up with my name behind that.
Space, dot.
You just see my name in the black box.
Yeah.
In the black box. Yeah, Harold said that lightning woke him up too.
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize that the storm was that bad, of course, until the next day when we saw the flooding in Rockville.
Yes.
Oh man, that was
somebody
awful.
died.
Yes,
the baby died saving his family. That was crazy. I hate ground floor apartments. I hate them. Yeah.
They said the water line was at the fire.
It was. They showed it right at the fire alarm, the smoke detector. That was crazy.
Damn.
Wow. But think about this though. Think about this. If you're on the ground floor and you know how a lot of old buildings are constructed, they're down in the ground.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're going upstairs, you're going up to the landing.
Yeah, you really are in a basement apartment.
You are. It's really below ground.
Yeah, so, those old garden style apartments, you're in the basement.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
did you see the New York subway?
Yes. It was cleansed as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
It was clean. God, I had enough of this pee. I had enough of these dope needles.
I saw the aftermath from Annapolis.
Yeah.
I saw that as well.
Yeah, they got hit with a tornado. A girlfriend of mine reached out to me to ask me, was I watching the news? Because the building that her mom worked in got hit by the tornado.
Yeah, so. West Street. And I love, that's one of my favorite places in this entire area to be is Annapolis.
Really?
Yes, it is. It has such a vibe. It's such a vibe down there.
I have not fallen in love with Annapolis yet. To me, it just feels so. I just don't feel the energy.
Cramped.
Yeah, I don't feel the energy there.
I mean, it's not Adams Morgan energy.
No, it's definitely not Adams Morgan. It's definitely not Adams Morgan, but it has like, I mean, like I said, the houses are kind of oldish. A lot of rich people live there. A lot of prominent people live there. You know, but it's kind of like, if I could compare it to anything, it's kind of like it's kind of like a more ritzier version of Mitchellville, but like not really.
No.
It is. Because but keep in mind that a lot of the houses there are kind of historic. They have historic houses there. It's like a mixed bag of different stuff. I love the vibe down there.
He said he loves it too. Hey, mommy, my mom's watching y'all.
Oh, hey.
Also, I gotta be on my best behavior. Okay.
No, you don't. Malika does, not you, not us.
She won't be on here long. Trust me. She's gonna go to bed in about 20 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna delve into our first topic. Can we uncancel Chrisette Michelle?
I say we should.
I never canceled her.
I was upset with her. I never canceled her. But if we can deal with Kanye, we absolutely can uncancel Chrisette Michelle. I think the problem is that she's not putting out any good music. I think if she would put out a hit,
bingo,
no one would care.
I'm still listening to Maybach music and a couple of forevers.
Yeah, I'm still listening to her second album. I think if she would put a hit song out instead of complaining about being canceled and why we should uncancel her, let your work. Let your work.
She survived a lot. She suffered a lot. She had a miscarriage and she had some other things going on as a result of, you know, things kind of spiraled and got ugly for her.
Oh,
so sure. I get all of that. Like life kind of happened after all these things happened. People have a tendency to get different when your bag changes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure she probably experienced some of that. I love her voice. I think she's probably one of the most pure voices out here. Yeah. I think we should uncancel her because, you know, Kanye's a billionaire now.
Here's my question though. Is she really canceled or has she just not put out any music?
She was canceled. She was canceled. A lot of people were canceled. She was canceled. She couldn't even get shows.
Okay.
She couldn't even get shows.
Okay. Harold says she was blackballed.
I don't think you can be black. Nobody in the industry stopped her. It was black people just stopped going to her shows. That's not blackballed to me. That's cancel culture.
So why do we blackball her but show up in droves to see Kanye?
Well, first of all,
it's the young dudes.
Well, that too, and then Kanye's catalog. His you know, before he started his antics, his catalog was dope.
No, I get it, but this is new music. People are buying his shoes. Like, he's never really been canceled.
And the shoes are ugly. They're ugly.
And here's the other thing. Kids today, they don't have the same. I'm gonna get killed for saying this. They don't have the same moral compass.
I'm not even gonna blame
it. Was right in my head.
I know grown people
that some of us had, like
grown people.
Like look at Tekashi 6ix9ine is still doing drugs for snitching. If this was the 80s, he'd be in the alley somewhere with a bullet in his back of his head.
Well, yeah,
girl said he knows her people and just she got blackballed for real. And I'm inclined to say the same thing. That people just weren't buying her stuff, but I think that a lot of it has to do with the fact that they knew that, you know, that was almost like a death sentence. You know, you performing at a Trump concert and you're black, and this is at the height of Black Lives Matter and all these other things. If nobody's going to come out to spend money to watch you perform, they're going to cut your ass off like a bad habit. So
I mean, I guess Kanye's just in a different stratosphere than her, which allows him to keep moving forward, even if people aren't even if some people aren't interested.
But people are addicted to crazy though. People love antics and buffoonery and foolishness, and they're just waiting for the next big thing that Kanye is going to do. I think that is part of his appeal.
Like, I mean, I'm not taking anything from him as an artist or as a producer. He is a musical genius. So I do
stop.
He is.
No, Kanye is not a musical genius.
He absolutely is.
No, he absolutely is not. Has he done a Thriller?
No,
has he done Off the Wall?
He hasn't done a Thriller, but before
Kanye became Kanye, genius.
He has too many flops to be a musical genius to me.
Well, now he does because he's a nut. But prior to that, all the stuff he did before he came out, oh yeah, he was out.
Before his mother died. What?
Did you say before he came out as gay?
No, before he came out as Kanye. But when he was doing all his production behind, under Rockefeller.
If you had said this after the first 3 albums, I'd be right there with you. But now I can't call him no musical genius when you got 20 people on the same fucking song producing the song. Well, that ain't no musical genius to me.
I'm not even rocking with Donda at all. I'm not even bothering to stream it. I lost my respect for Ye after
the slavery comment.
Well, outside of the slavery comment, but really just his track selection started getting weird and his content.
You have a glittery glove.
Yeah, I mean, what's the joint? The last joint he did with Jay, the Throne joint with Holy Grail and all.
Yeah.
After that, I was dead. No Church in the Wild. That was my joint, but
I was dead before that.
You were dead before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so then I don't
uglies
know.
All get out, y'all. Them shoes are ugly. Oh my God, they're so ugly.
I don't know. It could be the antics. It could be that maybe she didn't have enough fans to pull her through. I don't know.
Well,
wasn't she on Love and Hip Hop?
Who?
She was brief. She was
R&B Divas or something.
She was on R&B Divas, but I think it was brief. It was really, really brief. But Chrisette Michelle was kind of, if you wanted to call her like an unsung artist, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those. Like she had enough following to pull her through.
She wasn't like a global, like if you sent her to Japan, like she was gonna fill arenas and shit. She wasn't that type.
Yeah,
she was still building her legacy, that way. But
she was still in a space where she needed every fan that she had.
Every fan, exactly.
Yeah.
She should on Twitter. She shouldn't have blocked nobody.
No,
right.
No, she needed every fan that she had because did she even have a top 10 hit?
Yes.
Yeah, she had quite a few.
What?
Forever.
A couple of forevers. She had
couple of forevers.
Did she have wasn't I'ma Be Okay? Wasn't that another one that was tight?
Pull up the charts.
Yeah.
A top 10 R&B hit.
All right, while I'm looking up that, Harold said he had a nervous breakdown after his mom passed.
Well,
I'll give him that, but he's still nuts right now.
But I've always believed that Kanye was already
he's an opening act. I would depending on the lineup, I would agree with that.
I'd agree too.
She's an opening act.
Yeah, I agree, Mike.
I would agree with that.
But she's a pure her voice though, she's a stylist to me.
Mm-hmm. She absolutely.
Her voice is just her Tamia's Shawnee's. I just put them in a whole different category.
It's funny that you mentioned all of them because I always talk about how like the greatest voices never rise up.
You just do.
Yeah, because it's the music
because they're not taking their clothes off. That's why.
Not only that, but it's more than about having talent. You have to have way more than that to rise to a different different level.
Yeah,
because you just can't sing.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I cannot agree more because I do not see the fascination with Lizzo. I do not.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
Lizzo's antics. I keep saying it. It's the
that's the thing. That's what I said. It's just like in a relationship when they say love is not enough. A voice is not enough.
Let me tell you something. Deborah Cox is another one I put in that category.
When I say Deborah Cox,
Deborah Cox will sing people under the table.
Let me tell you something.
I'm gonna tell you who else is the bomb, and she Adriana Evans. She's another one. It gets no. I mean, I could go on.
I know who's the other light-skinned girl from Canada. That can
Snow Allegra. She's
no.
Not
Snow Allegra. Huh?
Tamia?
No. Oh man.
What's this girl? I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about, and I cannot. She's pregnant right now. Are you talking
about Wapale?
No.
Guapale's from Oakland.
Now it's she's Trinidadian, but grew up in Canada. Goodness gracious, what is that child's name?
I'll find it, but Couple of Forevers landed at the peak position was number 2 in 2013.
Okay. Oh wow! Think about how long ago that was. Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think she's been doing all this time? You think she got a government job and just sings at weddings? I mean, you got to support yourself somehow. Like what did these?
She probably had a job before she got. She was doing this thing now.
No, but you can't get on the subway and be like.
Oh no, you definitely can't. But if
I used to be Chrisette Michelle.
If you had to eat, you would.
Yeah, Melanie Fiona, yes.
Oh, listen, my son opened for her down at Rams Head down in Annapolis, and she, man, you talking about? Oh,
she can sing.
She can blow. I'm gonna tell you somebody else who's the bomb. Never got her just due. With the drugs, kind of did something too. But Monifa,
yes.
Let me tell you something. I listened to that heifer sing. Her sound went out. Yeah. And what was it? Was it Republic Gardens at the time? I think it was. This was years ago. I went to go see her when she came to DC. Her sound went out. Something had gone on with the sound. It had rained that night or whatever. That heifer, you could hear her downstairs with no sound, just her singing.
Yes.
I went downstairs to the bar to get me a drink. I came back up. I could hear her downstairs like I was upstairs. She was the beast.
No, she can blow.
Who is an artist that you think is talented that still does the antics?
Is talented that does antics?
Yes.
A singer?
Anybody. I think Drake comes to mind.
Tank?
Yeah, Tank.
Tank does the antics?
Tank definitely does the antics.
His songs are just terrible. Like he's singing over trap beats.
Tank, first of all, Tank, his pen game has always been good.
Yeah.
But his songs lately are almost like, let me see how far I can go so I can get played on the radio.
Not only that, but I think the problem with Tank is that he is not staying in his lane. He wants to, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Fabulous. He wants to be relevant with the younger folks. So he's a great writer, but he's writing songs that our age group, the people that love him, don't necessarily connect with. And I think that's a problem. I think that's the same problem that Jamie Foxx has as well. It's like
when Tank wrote When We, people were connecting to that thing because I sure was.
When We is a great song.
Look, this is when the label wanted him to be R. Kelly.
Right, exactly. You can see R. Kelly on that thing.
He does write a lot for Jamie Foxx, so they have the same problem.
Right.
He absolutely does. He's definitely gonna benefit from his first 2 albums being streamed now.
Yeah, with
it's on streaming now because I looked at his song on Spotify and I couldn't find it.
Yes, Tank.
Yeah, the little booty comments. That's see he jumping in on the fray now, and it's like, come on, dude, get your hearing together, work on your hearing, and
that's what's like together. But
and you know what? I know R. Kelly is canceled, but I heard Feeling on Your Booty. it came on my Spotify playlist.
No, I took all his stuff off my playlist.
I was on, I forgot whose playlist I was listening to, but his song came on. I had to roll my windows up and turn the air on because I didn't want to know. Yo, let me tell you. When I DJ, I used to play that song.
I never liked that song.
What?
I told you guys I was never a big R. Kelly fan. Never a big R. Kelly fan.
Listen. I told
y'all. We talked about it. I just
Sex Me was my song, and he ruined it.
You told us.
He ruined it.
You absolutely told us.
Damn, Robert. Legacy.
No, he's Ara. Ara Kelly.
Damn.
Kelly. Yeah, but I can't think of anyone else that does the antics, but clearly it's needed because you guys brought up Deborah Cox, and I remember one time doing she was in DC performing at I guess it was Love back then, and I was interning for J Records, and I was like, I'll tag along.
Is this where I was hanging up the flyers for Deborah Cox?
Possibly.
Y'all had me working. No, it was the spot of Club from Club 5 on Connecticut Avenue, whatever that spot.
Oh, that's when I did the listening party. But this was a performance for her, and had never met her before. Super, super, super cool. And she got on stage and sang, was it How Did You Get Here?
Yeah.
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Nobody's supposed to be here. And I swear I had never heard anything like that in my life. She
got out to Montel Jordan because he wrote it.
Yes. And Shep Crawford, right?
Huh?
I think it was Shep Crawford and Montel Jordan.
Yes. And it was supposed to originally be for Patti LaBelle. And
I heard.
Damn, she would have killed that too.
She would have crushed it.
I heard it was supposed to be for
but thank God she turned it down.
Yeah. It was made for her. It was made for her voice.
She tore that stage down. I was amazed.
Mm-hmm.
I was amazed.
And she's a little teeny thing. She's
thing. She's very, very petite. I like the fact that, she's still working. I know that she has a huge gay following. So
yeah, she does a lot of dance records now.
Yeah, she does a lot of dance records. So I'm glad. Mm-hmm. And also with like the Whitney Houston movie coming out, she did all of the music for that. Mm-hmm. And I think she also did The Bodyguard on Broadway. I'm glad she is working because she's super talented. She's super, super talented. But it definitely is not just about a voice.
You guys have to. I'm gonna put the link in for this. It's kind of like a Rick James unauthorized biography.
Yes, let's get ready to come out. Yep.
I didn't know he beat the shit out of dude from Cameo.
What?
Larry Blackman.
Larry Blackman, really?
Yeah, because apparently he stole the bass line for Candy from Rick James.
Oh wow.
I'm glad he did because Candy is my
yes. Yes.
Okay. That you can get a bang on that thing.
That'll definitely get the party started.
Yes.
That is crazy.
I came across it because somebody remember I posted on Facebook about how horrible We Are the World was.
Yes.
Apparently it was Rick James's idea, but to do it with funk and soul people, and Quincy stole the idea and left Rick James out of it.
I'm thankful for that.
What?
Everybody would have been coked up. Everybody would have been
it would look, We Are the World with Rick James and Tina Marie and other people. Nobody wanted to see Bob Dylan and Cyndi Lauper and
nobody
Huey Lewis in the news.
Nobody right. But you know what? Everybody on that soul joint would have been coked up, rocked. Oh God.
No, I don't. Maybe it wasn't the best song in the world. However, it would not have had the same impact. Hey, Mika.
Sorry, I'm late.
It would not have.
Where are you headed?
Leaving Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Let me tell you.
My godmother is on.
All right. Chick-fil-A is the most overrated, fast, casual, whatever you want to call it, in this area. I can name 10 better chicken sandwiches. They got good macaroni and cheese. I'll give them that.
No, they don't. That macaroni and cheese is whack.
But their chicken sandwiches, it always comes back hard.
I haven't experienced that.
I haven't.
Nor have I.
I like their nuggets.
Yeah, I have not experienced a hard chicken sandwich.
I just don't get it.
Michael has a question. He said, do we think that Stacey Lattisaw would have done a better job on the Control album?
No.
That was made for Janet.
Janet was a vibe. It's not just about the singing, but it's about an execution.
Yeah.
And Janet was a whole vibe back then.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm a Stacey Lattisaw fan.
I'm a Stacey Lattisaw fan. And I am not a Janet fan. I will say I am not a Janet fan because Janet cannot sing. But I understand why
she's an entertainer.
She's a massive entertainer. So no, Stacey Lattisaw could not have done a better job. You know, when I talk about people staying in their lane, that is not Stacey Lattisaw's lane.
But Stacey Lattisaw, let me tell y'all, Stacey Lattisaw's last effort in '88, I think it was, that was a hot album. It barely got any play at all. It was really, really perfectly executed. But
I'm not sure if I ever heard that.
Did I tell you I ran into the dude from Peaches and Herb?
No,
who was this?
Herb?
Yeah, I ran into Herb like it might have been like 7 years ago. He was a security guard.
Yeah, because he used to be a DC cop.
Did he?
Yes. He's from DC.
Because I was walking through the lobby and I was like looking at him and I was like, I know this guy from somewhere.
And let me tell you, I met Peaches.
Did you?
I was in third grade.
Oh, what the first Peaches?
No, not the original Peaches, the one with the braids.
Okay.
I met her in third grade and I was so psyched. She came to our school. She came to our elementary school and she jumped double dutch with us and everything. She was so
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, her and her braids down her back and stuff.
That is very cool. So Mika, just to bring you up to speed on what we're talking about, we talked about whether Chrisette Michelle could be uncanceled, and then she's gone. Okay.
I guess she said she canceled that conversation.
Right. She's still canceled to me.
Okay. Wow.
So let's go to our next topic, which is hold on. What is our next topic?
You picked them.
I sure did. Hold on. Oh,
let me get a caveat. Like I said, my godmother is watching. Aunt Dorothy, please forgive us for anything that you hear tonight.
Aunt Dorothy, we about to go in. Look, if you can't take
oh no,
sex talk and cancel. No. All right. A couple sends invoices to destination wedding guests who no-showed. How tacky is that?
Beyond. Uh-oh. Tell us how you feel, V.
Yeah, hold on. Before you hold on.
Oh.
Don't do that to me. First of all, my hair is wet. Don't do that to me. Take me off the bed.
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
No. It is tacky. I happen to believe it's tacky. But if you don't think that you're going to show up to a person's wedding, you can politely decline it, because people are making their catering or the menu based on the number of heads that are showing up. And if you're saying, okay, I'm going to be a +1, that's 2 people, that's 2 plates that they're having to pay for in anticipation of you showing up. That's 2 spots on the floor for the tables that they're renting in anticipation for you showing up. Okay. That is the logic behind RSVP. We need to know how many people to feed. We need to know how much money we have to set aside to pay our caterer to make sure that you have a great experience at our reception or what have you. It is tacky as hell to send them an invoice. Absolutely. But that is par for the course when you are dealing with people and you're asking them to join you and you have to spend money. Mm-hmm. You almost in your mind have to prepare for potential loss. Yes. Because everybody's not going to show. Things happen, things change. I've got an RSVP where no children were allowed. And I had children at one time. Mm-hmm. So I had to politely decline because I couldn't guarantee that I was going to have a babysitter. But I'll be damned if I was going to open up my door. If I'd have said, yeah, I'm coming, and my plans change, and then I get a damn invoice in the mail talking about, so you owe us $240 because you ain't coming to eat this baked chicken and this lime glaze that we got on this fish.
Most likely.
Okay. So according to the story that I'm reading, they had to pay in advance for Jamaica. So it sounds like what happened was they paid for people they probably had not received RSVPs from because they paid in advance.
That's their fault.
That is their fault. Because here's my thing.
It says 4 times we asked, are you available to come? Can you make it? And they kept saying yes.
Okay, but then you have to show beyond that. If you're coming, see, I'm not going to shell out any money until you can give me, hey, did you get your passport? Here's
the other thing. I've been to destination weddings, and I know that most people check with their travel agents to know who has actually booked.
Right.
Because I know when people cancel, they have to tell the travel agent, and then they tell the bride and groom. I'm not saying what they did was right, and I don't know the situation, and I don't even know how many people got the invoice. But I know that when you are planning anything, you have to account for the fact that there's going to be some people that did not show up.
Right. You're going to have to anticipate loss in every situation, particularly when you're inviting people to come. Because the people, think about it, the people have to spend money. I mean, they have to spend money. It's not just that they're coming to show up and all their expenses are paid. They're going to have some expense too.
And it also depends on how early they sent out their RSVPs. If they sent it out, if they did like 6 months out because they had a room, room blocks and things like that, people may be saying yes because they anticipate they're going to go, but then they don't end up going.
Right.
So there's a lot more information that I would need from this to understand why they sent invoices. Right now, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Right.
Gadget, you have to come back to the list of topics.
No, so my thought is, depending on how far out this was, people's economic situations change. I don't know if this was during COVID, or like, but I mean, you should tell them, like, if you're not working, like at the first hint that your finances don't look right, that you're not going to go.
Right.
I mean, okay, so let's go back to when Tamika talked about her birthday trip. People tend, when there's a trip, people tend to say in the beginning, yes, I'm gonna go. And then when it comes down to it, they don't really have the money to go. Again, I'm not saying these people are right for what they did. I'm just saying that, especially when you are planning a destination wedding, you really have to put some checks and balances in place so that you're not losing too much money. Like, check in with your travel agent, because I think most places when you're on the menu, you have to give the final numbers 30 days before the wedding. Check in with your travel agent 30 days before the wedding to find out who's actually booked their trip.
Right.
And you still may lose money because stuff happens.
Exactly. I've just been taught that, because I've been married before, I've been taught that you just have to prepare for loss in some form or fashion.
You have to prepare for loss.
Did you have a big wedding?
I did not. I let me tell you something. Our wedding, it didn't take long to plan, and it was zeroed out by the end. We owed not a soul because we'd already prepared. We prepared way ahead of time. And everything was prepaid. So we made sure that everything was paid before we actually had the wedding date.
Yes, me too. I didn't owe anybody.
Yeah, I didn't owe anybody because I didn't want to. I didn't want us to go into marriage with a debt. I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah. But I think for me, there may have been 5 or so people that didn't show up. And I was happy about that because it really could have been more. Because I think we had like an ice storm like the day before.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
Yeah, there was
I think I wore Tim's to your wedding and changed shoes.
That's funny.
I don't know that part, but thank you.
Are y'all ready for this strawberry letter?
Let's get into it.
Do we have to talk about this?
Yes, we do.
Hey, just because your family is here
We gotta have something salacious and juicy. We gotta have something.
I mean, it's all right. It just seems like straight shenanigans to me. All right, let's do it.
Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 47-year-old attorney who is 7 months pregnant. I have 3 daughters that are grown, married, and have professional careers. My youngest daughter just moved back home with her husband because they are in the process of moving into a new home. One night I was home alone and my oldest daughter's husband came over to pick up something for his wife. One thing led to another and we had sex. We repeated our actions several more times. Close to our final time having sex, the husband of my daughter that's living with me accidentally walked into my room and caught us. This was the most embarrassing moment of my life. My daughter and son-in-law weren't supposed to be home. Nevertheless, my son-in-law didn't tell his wife, and he said he didn't tell anyone else. However, he did approach me to discuss this incident. I am shameful of what happened next, but I ended up pleasuring him too. A month after this incident, I went to the doctor and found out that I was pregnant. I am not sure which one of my son-in-laws is the father of my unborn child. My husband is already suspicious about my pregnancy because he got fixed about 3 years ago. Steve, I don't know what to do. I don't want to break up my family. Really? Really?
How did they go on what was it? Welcome Back, Carter and Horseshack. Ooh. Can I?
Oh my God.
Listen. You broke your family up the moment that you parted your legs for your son-in-law. That's the first thing. She already did that.
Too late.
Yeah, she already did
that. She done broke up 3 families.
Yeah, she broke up 3.
Both her daughters and hers.
She broke up 3. Yes. And you have to be a special kind of low. Like you got to be like pond scum. Like you got to be a special kind of. First of all, we're taught that when your children marry, their spouse is considered your child, as you regard that's your son. That has some incestuous kind of.
I just have no comment on this.
It is.
I would have loved to see a picture of this woman.
That's actually a part of me that doesn't even think this is real.
I wonder was the second guy blackmailing the second son-in-law, whether he was blackmailing this woman after he saw what he saw. You think?
Probably, yeah. So
why would you write into a national radio show to talk about something like this?
That's what I said. There's a part of me that doesn't even think it's real. That it's just it was something to get listeners to call in. I just can't believe somebody would be that stupid.
Yeah, people are that
really
stupid.
Have you seen the crate challenge? You don't think somebody could be that stupid?
A lady broke her arm. A lady broke her arm.
I saw that.
Holy oh yeah, that was you talking about the white crackhead.
Yeah, I saw that. It was sad. It was sad.
No, you get your ass up in them crates. I don't feel sorry for you.
First of all, where y'all getting the damn crates from in the first place? So y'all going to 7-Eleven and jacking the crates? Like where?
They put them out back.
They gonna make the price of milk go up because they stealing all these fucking crates.
But like where? I mean, but like
now let me say this. I will say this. Back to the weddings. My wedding planner did take some crates from 7-Eleven from my candy table at the wedding.
You did?
Yes.
Well, I ain't gonna front.
Next time I see her, I'm gonna say, "Teeth, you ate teeth." Robbing them people. Robbing them on 7-Eleven, bumbleclots.
A few years ago when I was trying to find some storage for my albums, I sure did. I took a few.
They just put them out back by the trash cans.
Look, you go into my basement. That's all I got with the record.
Exactly. Now I don't know where they're finding an overabundance of crates because everybody seems to be doing this challenge now. But hey, man,
I just feel like
people got all this time to walk up crates
to a new low.
Can't walk their ass to a job. all this time to walk up crates.
But think about these challenges, y'all. We got crates. What was the challenge where you had to press up against somebody's chest or beat their chest until they passed out or something like that?
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
That was a challenge. Then there was another challenge where you had to set like the fire. You were setting yourself on fire or something.
I don't think I saw that one either.
The only challenge I went through back in the day was going to see a girl after the club in Southeast at 2 a.m. off Minnesota Avenue. That was you. Hey, you talk about a challenge. I got on a rayon shirt and slacks, and I'm by the Popeyes,
looking like one of the members of Shy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Popeyes on Minnesota Avenue.
Was this when you were DJing at
Facilities? No, Benning Road.
Was this when you were DJing
Benning Road? Oh, you were over by the Strippo. Oh my God.
Yeah. I was by the Shrimpo.
Benco. Oh no.
I have no idea where that is.
And this was when and what year was this?
This was 90s. Mirage days.
Ooh.
You know, at one time they tried to enforce a dress code where you had to wear, I guess it was too many fights, you had to wear dress shoes and slacks.
I went to the Mirage one time. That's all it took for me.
I've been
you rubbed up against one dude and he was like, I can't do this.
I went there one time.
To the Mirage?
When I just turned 21. That was my first and last time.
Well, I had two experiences at the Mirage. The first experience I had a good time. The second experience I had, we were pulling down the street and it was packed. Of course, y'all know how it's set up. And we heard pop, 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 pop. And we backed out. We were backing out, like literally backing out of the street. And a 17-year-old girl got killed, got shot in the head.
What's crazy? It was 2 blocks from the Capitol.
Yeah.
But you got to remember what else was down there now. You had La Caja
strip clubs, and
you had the strip club, you had tracks,
warehouses and stuff. Yeah.
What was the 24/7 strip club over there?
You had La Caja,
to go at lunchtime.
Tracks. I forget the name of it, but it was I forget what the name of it was, but there was they called it a gentleman's club.
Yeah. Tracks killed me with Tomo straight night. It wasn't no fucking straight night at Tracks. It was gay shopping night.
Straight night. I did.
It was gay shopping night. It wasn't no fucking straight night.
That was the first time I went there. That was the first time I ever saw Keith Sweat in person.
At Tracks.
You saw him at Tracks?
Yes.
Did he have leather on?
He did a performance at Tracks, and
That's
he
right,
had
Harold, you're telling your age, brother. Club 55. Yep. He been there for the lunch specials.
Strip clubs had the best chicken wings, though, hands down.
Oh my God,
hands down.
3 times. So Harold went to Club 55 quite a bit. That was his spot. All right, yeah. Harold.
Yeah,
we get it now. Wait, what?
I'm getting my chicken out.
He go Justin. Yes, sir. Lord have mercy.
You have to excuse Gadget. He's getting his chicken out of the oven.
Y'all seen all them bullet wounds and stab wounds and stretch marks and
dimples. Best strip club ever.
Booty dimples.
Do tell Howard and Justin.
Motion detected at the side.
Are you talking about Penthouse?
No, he's talking about Club 55.
Oh. I went there once with Raj at lunchtime, and I was like, "No."
After party, after show.
Oh, no!
I'm not a strip club guy.
Justin said he went there once, and a girl he went to high school with came out on stage.
Let me tell you, there were a lot of undercover strippers in this area that I went to school with.
Yeah. Me and you know one.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wore glasses.
Yeah, she did. And you would never have known that she, Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Never.
All right. Is that all we have to about? Are we done with Strawberry Letter? Pregnant by 3 men?
Yeah, because what do you have for that? What do you have for that? She's a hoe.
For that,
she's a hoe, and she's about to have a baby. She's about to get kicked out.
How can the daughters be intimate with their husbands now that they know that they've had
this woman is married too, right? She's married too.
Yeah,
that's just crazy to me, and I refuse to believe it's real. So I'm just gonna say somebody wrote that in to give Steve Harvey and his crew something to talk about, because that doesn't even make sense to me.
Okay, all right. Candace Owens.
Wait, Harold said all the strippers are out Baltimore now.
Oh,
they out at Rough and Ready. They out at Rough and Ready.
North Avenue. Don't ask me how I know. Candace Owens.
What about
back in the news? Says she was refused a COVID test because she's an anti-vaxxer. I think she's the queen of hype too. She's the female version of Kanye.
Oh, Kanye. I agree.
Nobody says her name for 6 months, and then all of a sudden, I need to get my name out there. I need to get on Fox News.
I agree. I 100% agree.
She looks like a damn salamander to me.
You know what? I tried Googling a good picture of her.
There are none. Even her husband's ugly.
Really?
You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Whatever. You being nice. She's ugly.
So this is okay. I'm gonna share my screen.
Please don't.
This is the one picture that I thought I mean, the makeup looks hella crazy, but
I don't think she's ugly. I don't think she's ugly.
She's not terrible. I think you say she's ugly because of her perspective on Black people. That makes her extra ugly.
Yes. Her personality makes her
ugly. Maybe that's it. Okay. I'm no fan, clearly.
Her personality makes her ugly.
Now, I'm not saying that she's not intelligent. I'm not saying that she isn't well read. But I also think that she's she's an attention whore.
She's an opportunist.
And an opportunist, yes. And I just, she kind of reminds you of Omarosa. She just won't go away. I mean, and no matter how much spray, she's like that bug that you keep spraying and it just dies, but it comes back alive and you see it again,
So. No, I definitely agree that she is attention whore. But if that really did happen to her, I don't think that that's right. I think that anybody should have the opportunity to have a COVID test if they want it. But I don't know if I should believe her because she is an attention whore.
Yes.
Right.
Who knows? But if that did happen to her, I do believe that she should have been able to get one.
We don't believe you. You need more people. That's all I got.
It's like that Strawberry Letter.
So, this week has not been a good week for the Americans over in Afghanistan. Right. I've been hearing reports that we've left Americans there.
Yes.
I believe that to be true because let me tell you, America does not give a F about who they leave. I've been in the military. I know how the military operates. They will leave you in a heartbeat.
No, I have no doubt that there are people that have been left behind.
And the Taliban is going door to door executing
killing people. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I saw something on the news this morning about Joe Biden's this is apparently an interpreter who saved Joe Biden at one point.
Right.
From attack. And he's stuck over there now. Mm-hmm. And they're hiding, going from house to house and hiding in bunkers and
for that fact alone, I don't like. First of all, I wasn't a big Joe Biden fan. I think he has Alzheimer's. I think he's nuts. I did vote for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Because Trump. I mean, it was a no-brainer for me. But if Jimmy Carter would have ran, I would have voted for him.
No, but, we had that conversation about, it's about beating that election was about beating Donald Trump. I am concerned that Joe Biden will not be able to win a second term.
He won't.
He's not going to win a second term and now, Kamala Harris is not. I mean, when's the last time you've seen her?
I haven't even seen her.
Yeah.
Where's she been?
Yeah. When is the last time you've seen her? I just, y'all, this country's going to hell in a handbasket if we aren't already there.
There was a story about Joe Biden being at the when they brought the bodies back of the 13 soldiers that got killed, and he just kept looking at his watch. And then
I mean, it may have been a difficult situation for him to be in. That may have been very difficult for him. But I think that
you don't leave anybody.
No, I 100%.
No, you don't leave anybody.
I totally understand that. But again,
you're frozen. Okay. You were frozen for a second.
Oh, okay, my bad. We all know how the government works, and I think that they were willing to sacrifice the people that were left behind to just say, okay, we're done with it. Unfortunately, but that's
what happens when your government issue. Sometimes they tell you that you're sacrificing, and that they see it as a sacrifice, and that's what you do when you're government issue. And the problem that I have with that is, not everybody is government issue.
Yeah,
some people are there. There are journalists that are there. There are people who are going on peace missions that are there to feed the kids that were suffering. So it wasn't just the military.
Yeah,
there were people who were working, who are actual civilians
yes,
who are working for the military.
Yes,
right
over there,
and just working for the government. I mean, in any war, you have people in war-torn countries that are contracting officers. They just work for the government. They're not military. And
this is why I can't totally knock people who don't believe in the vaccine, because of all the fuck shit that the government
absolutely
does
and doesn't do.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who thinks that we just had no business over there in the first goddamn place? Is that me?
Of course, but it's like we've been there for 20 years now. We can't go back. But
listen, we were there 20 years and they gave up in 3 hours.
Yeah.
like during a playoff basketball game was longer.
But I have the sneaking suspicion, and I don't know why, but I have the sneaking suspicion that they knew that the U.S. was going to withdraw the Taliban. I had a feeling it couldn't have gone on forever. There's no way financially. There's no way we would have been able to sustain it. This is another Vietnam. There's no way in hell that we would have been able to sustain this.
Yeah.
Right.
And you have to know that people were talking.
Yeah.
You have to know that people were talking. They knew we were pulling out.
And people were packing.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you see people packing.
Yes. How about the government was the first people to get the hell out of there?
Yeah.
Yes. They knew. There's no way to keep that quiet. There's no way to keep that quiet.
It was unsustainable. I just saw an article the other day. Because of COVID and nobody's working, Social Security is going to be wiped out by 2034.
Yes.
It's going to be tapped out.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have nothing to look forward to. Like, you got to hit the lottery now.
Yeah.
You got to buy scratch off.
And if you hit the lottery, if you're blessed enough to hit the lottery, because I'm gonna tell you something, shit's gonna change, because people are gonna start bumping people off now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
politicians.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, I think this is just my opinion. It doesn't mean it's fact. Doesn't mean I know anything. But I honestly think our greatest threat are the people that are here. I don't think our greatest threat are the people in other countries.
I agree.
We have too many terror cells right here in this country.
Absolutely.
That are bracing, that are physically ready for Armageddon.
Yes.
They've been doing it they've been doing it for years. They got bunkers, they've got cache of weapons, they've got all kinds of.
And they are called Mississippians.
Shut up. Justin just posted a link to an article called Trump's Deal with the Taliban Explained. We'll post that to our page.
Wanted to pull out in May. He wanted to pull out in May.
Our page.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that Biden is going to be able to.
Nikki preppers. That's right. Doomsday preppers. Yeah.
I don't know if Biden is going to be able to rebound from this.
He is not the guy. He is not the guy.
Listen, Biden was supposed to win during the Trump election. That was the best opportunity for him to win during that election. He was probably at his most fleetest at that time. Now, I happen to agree with Gadget, even though I happen to love Joe Biden myself personally. I think he got a touch of it, though. I think he does have a little touch.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think
big touch.
I think that his team is probably doing it more than he is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they kind of knew it. I think they kind of knew.
Mm-hmm.
He's more of a face than a strategist, if you will. So we will see. But I don't know if Trump is planning to run to get reelected. But if he doesn't, we'll probably get somebody worse.
We'll get Florida's governor.
He'll just be more polished. He'll just be more polished.
I don't even think this person doesn't even need to be polished.
Yeah.
The person
he doesn't.
He doesn't.
We can get Ron and Black off the block.
Yes. The person does not even have to be polished. President Trump set the precedent. They do not have to be polished.
Archie Bunker. Yeah, Archie Bunker.
Whoever we get from the Republican Party is going to be worse than Trump if he doesn't run again himself.
Yeah, yeah.
All I want to know is, has anybody seen Diamond and Silk?
Oh, no.
Has anybody seen them two goofballs?
Fuck them hoes.
I had to think for a minute. Diamond and Silk. No. We have not seen them in their. Oh, we have not seen them in their updos
compared to now.
So I love photography. So I took some flicks off my phone and got them.
Oh, that's me. Oh,
how cute!
Oh, you said you got them off your. You printed them from off your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You just go to Walmart, put your
yeah, I do that too.
That's
card in.
My photo album is lit.
Oh wow! Oh, look at Howard. I need that picture. That's all at Sean's party, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all be partying.
I love a good party.
Me too.
You do.
Too.
Shut up. He's like, yeah, you do.
Look, your mother, your whole family loves a good party.
I told you, I got it honest.
I love a good party.
I got it honest. My mother.
Bring back the days, man. Bring back the days.
Absolutely. I cannot
red light basement parties.
Yeah, red light basement parties.
Can't wait to have another party. Sure.
I know.
Well, y'all got another Thursday in the bag.
Yes, we did. Tanya's she went to go see Mr. Woo Woo Woo.
Oh,
I heard
Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Osborne.
Osborne is turning that virtue man out. I heard he's turning it out.
And he woo woo woo. Look, that's all the song white people know.
That is
you know the guy with the woo woo song.
The guy with the woo woo. I bet he's putting on a great show.
He probably is.
That man hit Concentrate on You. That's it, baby.
Yeah,
it's
I bet he's what a good show.
I love
Jeffrey.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Sorry the other James couldn't be here, but you know, one is eating Chick-fil-A and the other one is watching Woo Woo Woo.
Yeah.
I loved On the Wings of Love. What was the song that he did? Oh no, that was James Ingram. Never mind. Remember the ending to American Virgin? And James Ingram, they played Just Once after the girl turned him down at the end of the movie.
Just Once.
I know the song, but I don't remember the movie.
That's James
American Virgin. Last American Virgin.
That is James Ingram for sure. God bless the dead. I miss that man.
I would mix them two up. They have similar voices, but James Ingram is dead now, I think.
Yes, he is. Bless his soul.
He passed.
I miss him.
Yeah.
Our video has gone dark, so I guess Facebook ends us at an hour now, automatically.
No.
Video has gone dark. I don't see it.
Really?
Oh, never mind. That was my phone. Sorry. No.
You know what? On that note, we're going to end the podcast. Nikki, thank you for coming out. Justin, Michael Dixon.
Yes.
Harold, I'll see you in Baltimore real soon.
Oh, see y'all. Stop.
Thanks. Oh, I saw Maurice. Thank you, Aunt Dorothy. I don't know what you heard, but I'm still your baby.
Yeah, Aunt Dorothy. If you heard about the lady having sex with two of her son-in-laws, you came to the right podcast.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Oh, yes. Rest in peace, Greg Leaks.
Yes. I love that man.
Yes.
He was time enough, Nick. He was time enough for Nene too. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Time enough for her.
I have another rest in peace. You might not know him, but he was a very popular promoter back in the day. Tex Sosa passed this morning. You guys don't probably know him. Mm-hmm. You know him if you saw his face.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Well, God bless him.
Thank you, Nikki.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night, y'all.